Good news, though, and I wonder how you feel about this. There are a lot of people who say, "Oh, Freddy Fish. Oh, I remember that." You can play many of these games on there's a ScummVM emulator. How do you feel about emulators?
I really like the ScummVM stuff. I think without ScummVM, a lot of these games just wouldn't be playable anymore, and that they really are. And I know if I go back and I play, when I play Monkey Island or any of those games, I do it all through ScummVM just because it's the easiest way to go do that stuff.
So you see, I mean, I guess if you're the company, if you're Nintendo, oh, you're stealing our ROMs. If you're Bandai, don't do that. But if you're the creator, this is keeping your art alive.
Yeah, it is in a lot of ways. And, ScummVM isn't, they don't give out Monkey Island or Maniac Mansion, right? I mean, they're not giving away the actual game, right? All they're doing is just emulating the engine of the game. Right. So, in theory, you still have to go buy the game, or you have to have, gotten a copy, that you bought long before, but you can play it on modern hardware.
You know that these games are floating around. I mean, people who use emulators.
No, I think people are honest. They buy everything.
Okay, good. Where did you? This was the era also of heavy duty DRM, of copy protection. How did you come down on that? I guess you probably say, well, we have to, right?
I think copy protection is, I don't think there's anything you can do about it, right? I mean, everything is always going to get broken, right? The most you can do is slow people down with copy protection. And, I certainly feel that it's not worth my time. It's not worth months of my work to slow down somebody 2 days, to breaking the stuff. Right? I just have better things to do. And I think the thing about copy protection, and I think you see that with the advent of stores like Steam and GOG and all these places, is that if you give somebody a convenient way to buy something and you price it at a reasonable price, they will buy it. Most people will just buy it. And I think that's what places like Steam, and even the iTunes Music Store, right? I mean, they gave people a convenient way to buy music, and you see a lot of people will just buy the music. So I think that's kind of what you need to do with piracy, is give people a way to buy it.
I have to agree with you 100%. I just want to give you the opportunity to say otherwise, but that's exactly right. And it doesn't stop pirates.
No, it doesn't. I mean, the movie industry has gone to extreme, levels to try to, copy protect DVDs and Blu-rays and all this stuff, and it's all just completely broken. Yeah. There's just no way to solve it. But, if I want to watch a movie, it's so much easier for me to go, pay $3.99 and rent the movie on iTunes than it is for me to surf around the web and and BitTorrent the thing down. So I'll just pay the $3 to do it, and I think that's true of a lot of people.
I do think that whether you make any money on ScummVM or not, I won't say this, I won't put words in your mouth, but I will say that this is the art of this generation, and they should be preserved as much as a TV show or a film or a painting should be preserved, or music should be preserved. These were artistic creations.
And that's really hard with computers, because the technology changes. Right. The technology of projecting a film hasn't changed since the early 1900s, right? So it's really easy to just keep moving those to a new medium, but computer games are very different. And so I think emulators are the way that we're going to be able to preserve that stuff.
Thank God, thank God.